What is up, everybody? Jeremy Ice and Fire here, and welcome back to another Winds of Winter discussion. And on today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the all-new Winds of Winter cover art by one of my favorite Song of Ice and Fire artists, Ertaç Altinöz. Now, when it comes to art of A Song of Ice and Fire, there are usually three artists that come to mind first and foremost. And that is, of course, my favorite, Mark Simonetti, Ertaç Altinöz, and Pablo Puglisi. They are hands down my three favorite A Song of Ice and Fire artists. I love all three of their work, and every single time they put out a piece, it is always exactly what I envision George's world to look like. To this day, anytime I'm reading any of the books, the main series or Fire and Blood or any of the novellas, Mark Simonetti, Ertaç Altinöz, and Pablo Puglisi's art are usually the artwork that I'm envisioning in my head when I'm reading the books. And we recently got an awesome treat from Ertaç Altinöz when he released his version of the Winds of Winter cover art. And I must say, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love what he is doing here. Now, I do want to be clear, this is not the official Winds of Winter cover art that George has released. This is, from what I can tell so far, fan art from Ertaç that he has done himself. But as far as I know, this is not the confirmed version of Winds of Winter that we will be getting. But I, for one, am starting to wonder that maybe this could end up being the version when it does eventually hit our shelves, hopefully within the next few years. The piece already seems to have a ton of buzz around it. People really seem to be liking it, and people definitely seem to be liking it a little bit more than the previous rendition of the Winds of Winter fan art cover that has been going around over the past few years. The one that everyone kind of thinks of when you talk about Winds of Winter these days, the one with the horn, which is another good cover in and of itself, but what Ertaç is doing here is just on another level as far as I'm concerned. It is beautiful. I love what he's doing with the obsidian dragon glass up there in the front, with the Targaryen sigil down there on the bottom, and I love the background with what looks to be the weirwood weeping eyes there in the background. This is just absolutely beautiful cover art. I would love for this to be the official version when it does eventually hit our shelves. We do know that George is continuing to chug away at the Winds of Winter. He put out an update a few months ago stating that he has 1,200 pages already written and about 400 to 500 pages still left to go, which is pretty good news. I'm happy that he is still chugging along. I'm happy that he is still being productive, and hopefully with a little bit of luck, maybe, just maybe, we could get Winds of Winter in our hands within 2024 or 2025 maybe. I know one thing, the world would absolutely just explode if Winds of Winter hit our shelves at the same time that House of the Dragon Season 2 is set to hit our screens, which as of right now it seems like House of the Dragon Season 2 is set to probably air sometime in summer 2024. It would just absolutely break the internet if they both came out around the same time. But let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think of this cover art by Ertaç Altinöz? Would you like for this to be the definitive version of the Winds of Winter cover art when it does eventually hit our shelves? I would love to know what you think. Me personally, I love this version. I would be super happy if this was the definitive version when we do get Winds of Winter. But whatever the cover ends up being, I'm sure it'll be absolutely stunning. I, for one, am still really looking forward to Winds of Winter. I cannot wait for it to hit our shelves. I think it's going to be a phenomenal read. It definitely seems like it's going to be the longest and most epic in the series, according to George. And I think it's going to be well worth the wait. I myself haven't given up hope yet, but I totally understand why some readers have gotten a little frustrated with the wait time. It has been quite a while since the last book was released, a little over 11 years now, so I totally understand people being a little frustrated. But me, myself, I try to remain a glass half full kind of guy, and I am really looking forward to this book, and I definitely think it will be worth the wait when it does eventually hit our shelves, hopefully within the next year or two. We have a ton of stuff to unravel when Winds of Winter does eventually hit our shelves. I cannot wait to find out what is going on between Jaime, Brienne, and Lady Stoneheart in the cave. Really looking forward to how everything shapes up north with the Boltons and Stannis. And, of course, we have the dreaded long night that is fast approaching. And will Jon be brought back? How will he be brought back? Will there be some consequences to his resurrection, which I think there definitely will be. I don't think it'll be like it was on the show where Jon Snow comes back and he's just the exact same guy that he was before he went down. I think there will be long and lasting consequences to Jon's resurrection when it does happen in the books. I don't think we're going to be looking at the same Jon Snow that died. But let me know down in the comment section below, which part of Winds of Winter are you looking forward to most? Which characters are you most looking forward to seeing? Which fates are you hoping to be revealed? I would love to know. But that is going to do it for us today. Don't forget to hit a like and leave a comment on your way out, as it really helps out with the algorithm, as YouTube has really stopped recommending my videos as of late. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell for notifications to stay up to date on all of our future content, as we will be covering everything Winds of Winter and House of the Dragon, and everything A Song of Ice and Fire related. And as always, I want to thank everybody out there for watching, and we will see you on the next one.